I think the camera is working fine. Just in case, let's make a few adjustments. The audio was mute like every day. So am I too far? Let me check this out. Yeah, it's good now. Okay, so we are live and about to start the stream now. So we were doing Discovery Tour. So yeah, this is M4J. My audio got clipped in our previous attempt. So this is M4J and we are starting the Discovery Tour. Join in. You can write down in the chat if you want to. We can communicate while playing. So okay, give me a second. There is an issue again. You can never work without issues, right? Okay, now we are going through. The game wasn't allowing me to get into the Discovery Tour mode, so now it's okay. Hope I'll be able to see your chats, guys. Yeah, I hope so. So now we're inside the game. Let's see, what do we have? Yesterday we finished two of the, yeah, these two we did yesterday. The number of stations 7 and the other one is a little bigger. This is the origin of pyramids. We learned about how the beginning of burial in large structures started and how the name was how people started calling them the pyramids. In the second one we learned about the step pyramid complex of Djoser. We used to pronounce it Djoser, sir. I don't know which one is the right one, but the narrator says it Djoser, so we will say Djoser. So the pyramid of Djoser is found to be a very important guy from the history of Egypt. So very well then. So let's do inside Djoser step pyramid. So we are going inside. I didn't know that. Yesterday we were disappointed that we were not able to get in. So let's go in then. It's going to be fun, I hope. All right, we are over here and we can start the tour from here, but we want to look around first. We are curious like always. This is the pyramid. Yesterday our tour ended where? Do we have Senu? Yes, we have Senu. Yesterday we went through here and went around the pyramid, I guess. Let me check out. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, we went through here. We learned about these stuffs. We were looking for the North Star, the North Pole. Interesting. So we are at the back now and we were trying to peek through the hole to find the king peeping through the hole. So today we are going inside the pyramid. So as we learned, the entire pyramid, the structure of the pyramid is completely solid. There is nothing inside here. So the actual burial is underground. That is interesting. So let's go in then. Under this heavy structure, hopefully it's stable enough to keep us safe. Let's go. Okay, hello Bob, thank you for joining in.
Of water.
Let's start the tour.
Welcome to inside Djoser's step pyramid.
Okay, hopefully we don't have any snakes. Okay, for torch, hold 1. Yes, we will. I hear sound, but I think it's from the sand that's falling from the roof. I hope. I don't like the sound. It's very much similar to what the snake makes, so a little bit worried. Okay.
The architect of the step pyramid, Imhotep, was a man of great importance to Pharaoh Djoser and ancient Egyptians in general. The base of a statue of Djoser, discovered in 1926, celebrates Imhotep as a carpenter, sculptor, stonemaker, and chief of the seers. Little is known of Imhotep's day-to-day life. While he is credited for writing medical texts, it is for his role of architect that he is most famously known.
Okay, Imhotep did other things too, but we know him as an architect. Like in our previous show, we found out that Imhotep is not a supervillain from some Hollywood movie franchise, but he is an architect. Now we know that he had done some other skills too. So hopefully there will be no threats under the pyramid, no snakes or things like that. We can walk in easily, I guess. So we are going way deep, like we are already underground. Okay, let's go.
From the design of the pyramid to the elements within the complex itself, Imhotep set out to create something that would immortalize his king. An architectural achievement, the step pyramid was made from stone blocks instead of mud brick. It was the first time Egyptians built a monument of that height. Imhotep explicitly intended for the stone to reflect natural materials. The funerary complex of Djoser remained famous throughout the centuries and millennia, and its great architect, Imhotep, was deified by ancient Egyptians during the late period.
Okay, so I don't know. Now when we know a little bit more about the pyramid, it looks very simple. Like, I'm still wondering if it should be included in the wonders of the world. Like, it is very simple. It's just placing stones. Okay, we will have to consider the time when it's being built, but still it's very simple. Like, it's just completely block of stones kept on top of each other in a kind of pattern, but the actual structure is underneath. So I don't know. And this is an actual photograph, I guess. Let's see, what does this say? The Step Pyramid of Djoser 2012. This picture is copyrighted to Ubisoft. So this pyramid still exists, and I think there is some restoration process going around this pyramid. Interesting. Like, now if you compare this to something in India, if I remember, like I have been to Konark temple and many other temples and building structures that are newer. Not sure if they are newer than pyramid, but this pyramid looks in better condition than those temples. Temples are really damaged. If anyone has been there before, specifically the Konark temple, it's very badly damaged, and the number of footsteps of visitors is not making things any much better. So I don't know what they should do. They should do something extra to save it or not, I don't know. But yeah, this pyramid looks in way better condition, and it is way older than the temples. Okay, enough criticizing. Let's continue with the tour. So we are now inside. I think this is the let's get deeper. We see granaries. So I think this is the granaries kept for this is kept for the king if he comes back to life. Okay, let's continue. What is this? Wine? No, more grains. Grains. Somebody has lit the fire here. Anyway, thank you. All we can do is thank them, whoever has done that. What is this? What is on this side? There's a crack we can go through. Should we? No. Let's not do that. Let's be on the path and complete this tour. Okay.
In addition to the central subterranean palace built for Djoser, 11 wells were dug. Each went to a depth of 33 meters and connected with a horizontal gallery extending for about 20 meters. The first 5 galleries were intended for members of the royal family.
So by well, they don't mean the well for water, they mean the well for the burial, I guess. Not so sure here. It looks like that. The letterings are too small to understand. Base of the pyramid pit. Large apartment. And what else? Not so easy for me to understand. Am I getting chopped off in the camera? So sorry guys. I hope it's not too distracting. So yeah, it's not meant to be read because it's too small for me to read. And so what is this? Vertical section of looking west, the pyramids of Giza, from actual survey at measurement by J.S. Perring, detail 1839 to 1842. Wow, this is old. And the same thing, the only thing we love about, not the only thing, the thing we love about artworks, like they are timeless. See, this artwork even made today will look the same, but if this was made in 1800s, that is crazy to just think about that. And like cross sections of pyramid and things like that, this can only be done in diagram. So they didn't have the 3D technology, and even if today drawing by hand is way easier than making it in 3D. Like for even the 3D one, you will need hand drawings for the references. But amazing, that's simple technology of illustration and we are learning stuffs. Okay, let's move forward. Do we waltz through? Okay, it does not look like a trapdoor, I assume. The sand is falling. What if there is an earthquake? Will be buried deep inside the ground? Nobody will know us for ages. Okay, another checkpoint. What is this?
2 passages lead underground and branch off in 3 directions to various magazine galleries. This vast underground space accommodated sections for storage and ceremonial offerings. One of the tunnels, starting on the east side of the pyramid, contained 40,000 stone vessels, many of them belonging to the king's ancestors.
Okay, so where are we? Not so sure. It seems like we have entered from here, and at the moment we are over here. I hope. I have no clue. 0 clues about where we are now. So I'm assuming that we are over here. So yeah, the square of the pyramid, the Raisam Temple des Jupiter Ammon. Okay, let's continue the tour. Maybe we will understand more when we move forward. Let's go, Aya. Lead the way.
The burial chamber of Djoser is located at the bottom of a 28-meter deep central shaft. According to Egyptologist Jean-Philippe Lauer, the chamber was originally made from polished blocks of limestone, while its ceiling was decorated in 5-pointed stars. At some point, however, the limestone blocks were replaced entirely by pink granite blocks, leaving behind only fragments of limestone blocks decorated with stars.
We have heard that before, that the limestone being replaced by other things for the outer wall, also for the same pyramid, the step pyramid. Interesting. So this is the tunnel. This is way under the pyramid, like at the center of the pyramid, but underground. So wow, so deep for the burial. It is a lot of work. Okay, let's continue. What do we have here? We have snakes. Will they attack? I don't know. Come on, snakes. You have to. See, there are snakes. They will attack on sight.
At the foot of the chamber are many tunnels going in all directions. This maze of tunnels, galleries, and chambers stretches over 5 kilometers. There are a number of dead ends and false doors. They may have been intended for the afterlife, rather than to fool thieves.
So they wanted to puzzle the dead, like he raised from the dead and he's already clueless what is happening, what time it is, and he will be lost in the tunnels. Awesome theory. I don't know why would they do that. Why won't they have a simple route out? Maybe the dead is not worthy enough to get out if he is not able to figure out the way. Maybe, you never know. It could be anything. Okay, let's continue. And we have a snake here. We do not want to kill an animal. We are animal lovers, right? But we have a checkpoint there. So what now? This is not right. We do not have any weapon. We'll have to get close to those snakes. But we do not want to get bitten by them. Is this part of the tour? Okay, we'll have to do it. Sorry snakes, we do not know if we have to kill you or not, but we'll have to do it. Yeah, it doesn't attack. This is creepy.
Unlike the Great Pyramid of Giza or Menkaure, the Pyramid of Djoser does not have any extra openings dug out by thieves.
Okay.
There was no need for them. Because of the easy access into the tunnels and along the corridors, thieves had little trouble clearing out the temples once inside. It is unknown when the mummy of Djoser was stolen. All that remained was a left foot, found by French Egyptologist Jean-Philippe Lauer in 1934. This architect, who devoted his whole life to meticulously exploring the complex, believed it belonged to Djoser.
So he believed it didn't? So this guy, Jean-Philippe Lauer, so he was exploring the pyramid, right? And he didn't find the actual mummy, and it was already stolen by someone. This is bad. So, and the narrator says that he believed it belonged to Djoser. That means it may not. Interesting. Let's find out more. And very interesting, the snakes do not attack for the first time. And whenever we see the snakes, they always attack and we have to kill them. So they're all good today. Nice, nice. Let's continue through this. Ah, tiles on the wall. We have seen this before. Let's learn about it.
The Pharaoh's apartments, also known as the Blue Chambers, are decorated with blue-green tiles meant to imitate the reed matting that covered the walls and windows of his palace.
Okay.
The stone is carefully curved and painted to look like the rolled mats of open doorways and curtains.
Open doorways and curtains. It's deliberately made like that. So do we have a pattern in this? I don't know. Let's check out the references. Okay, so they're talking about this. Architectural element, plague, Djoser. Interesting. So just the tiles. We don't have anything more interesting in this, but they have different colors. I don't know if they are deliberately done that way or due to weathering. Not so sure. Let's continue the tour. What else do we have? Many tunnels. I hear more snakes. Hopefully they don't attack us.
There are two long rooms running side by side along a north-south axis. The south room has false doors separated by stone panels, while the north room is a corridor which allows access to side chambers. Nearby chambers originally housed the pharaoh's treasures.
Okay. False doors and treasures. So this is a false door. Okay, let's not go that way and go through here. So it is nicely decorated. It's not feeling claustrophobic in here because it's nicely decorated. And we are way deep under the ground, but it feels nice. Not threatening. Let's continue this tour. Where to? More snakes. Come on, dudes. Don't attack. Don't attack. Do your thing. There are 3 snakes, 4 snakes. How many snakes are here? 4 snakes. Come on. And human ribcage. Interesting. Let's go. Keep moving.
The door frames are made of fine limestone and carved with the king's name. As in the south tomb, reliefs are carved into the doorways. These reliefs show the king performing rituals and visiting divine sanctuaries for all eternity. Their interiors are fictive additions made by the team to add to the wonders of the tomb. It is clear from the elaborate detail and scale of the complex that this funerary monument was a technological marvel of its time.
Technological marvel of its time. So I'm still wondering what makes the pyramid the wonder of the world. Like, it's okay, the underground is kind of nice, but on the top, the step pyramid thing that we can see on top of the ground, it is just basic placing of stone one upon another. The actual engineering is below the ground. Like this structure, this stability of the roof, and digging so much of earth under the digging so much under the ground and digging stones with such primitive tools, that could be wonder. But the pyramid itself, the thing on the top, it is not that. But yeah, the treasures, the story and the information the pyramids hold of that time is valuable. That could be considered wonder, but I don't know how really things work. So okay, let's continue to the next discovery door. What do we have here? Do we have treasures? I got scared. I thought there was a snake. Too close. Okay, let's continue. Let's jump into the next door. So we have Senefu's first pyramid. I've heard this name in the game, but not so sure who this is. So we have Georgia, and it's near the pyramids of Giza, right? If I'm correct. So we are now looking for Senefu's first pyramid. Okay, let's learn about it. Where are we at the moment? So the pyramids of Giza are over here. We have done this. Now we are far away from there, way south, and I think it will be involving this pyramid. It is also a step pyramid. So there is a pyramid here too. Okay, let's give the game a chance to explain itself. Yeah, we have a pyramid here. Okay, Senefu's first pyramid. Let's start.
Welcome to Senefu's first pyramid. With the long reign of Senefu, the first king of the 4th dynasty, the most brilliant and creative period began for the construction of funerary monuments in Egypt. Funerary monument design moved from the step pyramid to the smooth-faced pyramid, testament to the evolution of the practices of construction. The first attempt at this design was the Pyramid of Meidum.
So this is something special. I think it is because of its height. It is a step pyramid, but it has a different height than the before, made by Imhotep. So let's give it a chance.
While Senefu's monument started as a 7-stepped pyramid, it was later altered into an 8-stepped structure. The final phase of construction saw the steps filled out and an outer casing applied to achieve a smooth surface.
Okay, so now they are trying to achieve smooth surfaces. So this is the design who made this. Medium pyramid section by Year 3 and Graphite Detail 1892. That is an old artwork. I think, as always, the line illustrations are timeless. Okay. So yeah, we have a pyramid and there is an entrance over here, like slanted. And I think this is the burial. So the burial has to be in the center of the pyramid. That is interesting. But as per this diagram, it's not exactly the center, a bit shifted toward this side, towards south and north. I don't know if it is related to the direction or it is just randomly a bit offset. Can't be very sure about that, but interesting. Like they have tunnels running through here like this. Make the full structure and then dig a tunnel. Interesting. Or maybe dig a tunnel and make the structure above it. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead with this and see what else do we have. By itself, the pyramid does not look like a pyramid at all. It looks like some kind of castle or something like that. I think they were going for that look. Maybe. Who is walking near us? I can hear someone walking. I don't see anyone. Maybe it's the dead kings. They have risen back from the dead. Oh, these birds, they are flapping their wings maybe. Okay, let's continue the tour.
The smooth dressing of the walls did not provide sufficient bonding, however, and the outer casing did not rest on sound foundations. As a result, the bases of the 4 outer buttress walls gave way, causing the walls to slide down and collapse. While the Meidum Pyramid was abandoned due to design flaws, it showcased other innovations that would impact all future pyramid designs.
Okay, so what do we have here? Egyptian breakfast service. What? Of Napoleon I? There were more than one Napoleon? How many new things are we going to learn? Also known as the breakfast service of the Emperor, 1809 to 1810. Okay. Okay. So he has this pyramid drawn on a pot for him, and all the Egyptian drawings around him. Interesting. So he was a fan of Egyptian culture then. Let's continue the tour. What do we have here?
As well as the smooth sides, it was the first time a ceremonial pavement was built, leading from the valley to the temple of the pyramid.
Where? I can't see.
Another innovation was that of the funerary chamber, which was no longer at the bottom of a well, but rather above ground level. This change signaled the beginning of the 3-bedroom system.
Whatever the narrator said, we are not able to see it. Where is it? This approach, the causeway, temple, and the pyramid. Interesting, but we don't see it. Where is it? Let's try to find it out. The tour is complete, but let's use Senu to understand this. So this is the pyramid. Where is the pathway? It can't be over that side. So are they talking about this thing? Like this open space between the buildings? Maybe. Now the diagram also says something about the temple, so it could be around here. Or maybe this is the temple. Hard to understand. And this is very nicely decorated. It looks like it is some kind of auditorium or something like that. Theater, maybe. Okay. Nice. Let's get back to Aya. Interesting. And this pyramid is really beautiful. I haven't seen this before in the game. Let's climb on to the top. What are these? Vultures? Okay. For some reason we haven't seen this pyramid before in the game. Maybe we didn't have any mission that involves this one. And or maybe there is a synchronization point, so we must have been here, but maybe we didn't give it too much time to understand and appreciate the work behind it. So it is beautiful, I'll have to say that. Very, very beautiful. Okay, let's do a leap of faith and then we'll start the next. Okay, Hey, who is there sitting? I thought there was some human sitting. Is it a... What is that? Okay, it's just a piece of wood. I thought there was someone sitting on the ground. Okay, let's start the next one. Passport. And the bent pyramid of Dashur. Number of stations 4. The bent pyramid. Yeah, the one where we got stuck while playing that rubbish old school puzzle. Break the jars to open the door. That was... I can never forget that. I felt so silly after understanding the puzzle. It was very silly. Like, we didn't expect the game to work like that. Like a piece of jar blocking the door. Like in real world you will just break the door. But as it's game, you will have to play by its rule. Yeah, this one. It was so irritating, and the puzzle was so simple that we couldn't solve it. Okay, let's start the door and learn more about it.
Welcome to the Bent Pyramid of Dashur.
Bent Pyramid of Dashur.
After the construction of the Meidum Pyramid failed, Sneferu transferred his residence and the official necropolis to Dashur.
Okay.
There he began construction on his second attempt at a funerary monument. The resulting structure, known as the Bent Pyramid, is the only one of its shape in Egypt.
Only one. Interesting. Let's check out the picture. Wow, the picture is different. It is more bent here. Nice addition for scale. People. Those people, but they are way bigger than these guys. Something is wrong here. The ratio is not correct. The Pyramids of Saqqara by Edme Francois Jomad, 1809 to 1822. Interesting. The New York Public Library Digital Collections. We always see mountains in all the drawings for Egypt, like cities, the Canopic Way, we saw mountains. Here we see, but there are mountains, but by seeing this it looks like it would be a cool place, like very big mountains and beautiful place, but it's just desert and some sudden mountains, a weird terrain. See, there are mountains over there, but it's not normal. It's a different kind of mountain, not normal to us Indian people. I don't know mountains in the other countries, but they're a bit kind of different, deserty kind of mountain. Okay, let's continue the tour. Should we call our horse? Yeah, we should, I guess.
Whoa.
Though the pyramid also proved unstable and was abandoned, it marked a technical and architectural breakthrough. Heralding an important design transition, the bent pyramid displays a shift from the step pyramid to a functional smooth-sided pyramid.
So it is just this missing link. Interesting. Like when we study about the missing link between the flying dinosaurs and the birds, like that, the bent pyramid is the exact missing link for the step pyramid to the smooth pyramids. Interesting. Okay, let's continue here. So we have the same photograph from before. It's taken by UBI Soft in 2012. So let's get out of here and go.
Whoa!
The bent pyramid was unique in having two separate entrances.
Two separate entrances.
One on the northern face and another on the western face.
Okay.
The chamber of this pyramid was too small for a human burial. It was probably meant for the burial of a statue designated to house the Ka, the vital spirit of the deceased king.
Okay. So everything inside is same, like they have a like slanted entrance here for the burial place, and they have two entrances. One is over here and another one is over here. Not so sure if I'm understanding it correct, but it looks like that. And from the outer, the pyramid looks beautiful, but it feels like it's falling apart. Like the weight of this, the stones on top is bending the pyramid away, but it is by design. So it has some design fault, as the narrator says, but what fault he didn't mention. So let's continue the tour to understand more about it.
Whoa.
With the bent pyramid, architects successfully experimented with a completely new idea: to build the pyramid with a core of huge stones settled on a progressive horizontal design. This way, each construction phase could be completed in a single stage, allowing the architect complete control over every design element. Unfortunately, these precautions did not prevent sagging or cracks in the interior rooms of the pyramid. Sneferu abandoned the monument and began the construction of yet another pyramid.
Wow, Sneferu had too much money. Abandoned and rebuilt from scratch. At least we have the missing link pyramid. We'll remember this bent pyramid as a missing link pyramid. Okay, so Dachau 2016, and this is 2016, drawn by Jean-Claude Galvin. This guy's drawing is like amazing. Now, I don't know how many times I have said this, but really amazing. Beautiful. Let's continue the tour. What? We want to know more. Come on, we want to go to that pyramid, those smooth ones. Why? Okay, if you want it, let's go back then. Let's start another one. I think this will be connected to this one. The red pyramid of Dachau. Yeah, it's connected. The pyramids of Middle Kingdom. So this one is different than these two. So let's do this one for today, and then we'll end the stream, and we'll continue again tomorrow. So sorry guys, I've been very busy with work and things like that. I have been in break for a week, so I'm trying to tight pack as much as possible so that the stream hours are short, so that I can give more time to work. Yeah, and YouTube is not so friendly nowadays, so you have to focus more on your work. So let's start this one. Dachau. How do they pronounce it? I would like to know.
Welcome to the Red Pyramid of Dachau.
Yeah, I'm right. Red Pyramid of Dachau. Why do they call it the Red Pyramid? I can't see the red color. I see red mountains back there, but the color of this pyramid is not visible. So let's take the help of Senu. So that's the Red Pyramid. We were over there a few minutes ago. Nice. And what is this? If you point to this, we can fast travel there directly. Now if you press E, we can fast travel over there. And this is interesting. We can use Senu to travel into Egypt. Very, very interesting. So this is the Red Pyramid. It is colored red for some reason. We'll know about it. Interesting. Have we been in this pyramid? Not so sure. I don't remember. I think we have not been here before. Okay, let's continue. So do we need a camel? Yeah, I mean horse. Where are you, horse? Okay, you're over here. Thank you. Let's go.
Whoa.
The Red Pyramid was built 2 kilometers to the north of the Bent Pyramid. It was so named due to the reddish limestone used in its construction. The Red Pyramid reached a height of 105 meters. While the ground level of the Red Pyramid is lower than that of the Bent Pyramid, its height is virtually the same. The task of making the pyramid a geometrical, true flat-face pyramid brought about yet another new design concept: the use of casing blocks.
The use of casing blocks. What do we have here? So the pyramids and the cemeteries of the Dachau by Richard Lipis. Okay, so where is the pyramid and where are the cemeteries? Is it a map? I think it is. We see some solid structures around here. And what is this? These are terrains. Yeah, interesting way of drawing it. I don't clearly understand what is happening here. Like, we are so much habituated to seeing Jean-Claude's drawing. This is interesting, like just for remembering, and only he will understand whatever he's trying to show here, the artist. Okay, my nose is a little itchy today, I don't know why. Okay, let's continue. Maybe we'll know about more when we reach to the next checkpoint. Come on.
The descending corridor of the pyramid, which opens to the north, arrives at ground level, where two almost identical spectacular chambers with high ceilings are aligned north to south and connected by a short horizontal passage. In the south wall of the second chamber, accessed by a staircase, another corridor leads to the final chamber, which is built within the masonry of the pyramid itself and aligned east to west.
Okay, so they're talking about two chambers. So this is the side view. What is this? This is the top view? Maybe. So the burial, we understand that. And they are connected with the horizontal line. Are they talking about this? Not so sure. Okay, it is really hard for us to understand. Like in the previous illustration or whatever references they were showing, we don't have the capacity to zoom it. This is bad. We can't read this. It is too small for us. So disappointing. We wanted to know this. Come on. Like even if we use additional magnifying tool, it will get blurred, I guess. Okay. So let it be. We will have to continue. Now we cannot do anything about it, then we will have to continue. So go through the grasses, go through the bushes, and go through the trees. This tree is cute. I think it's buried in the sand. Checkpoint.
The annexes of the Red Pyramid consist of a small funerary temple located to the east.
Funerary temple.
A causeway presumably ran due east from the temple, but it has yet to be excavated.
Okay, so there is no information on this. It's additional information, so let's continue then. So this is the funerary temple. I think here they separated they took out the organs and other things out of the body to be buried separately. Interesting. Let's continue to this place.
The Red Pyramid was structurally sound, and once finished, marked a remarkable design milestone. Finally successful in his attempts to build himself a suitable funerary monument, Sneferu knew his future beyond death was assured.
Like imagine this in today's world, people are feeling assured about digging their own grave. So they really believed that pyramids will help them go through heaven or whatever they believed and then get back to life. So they did whatever possible was there to do to get them back to life. So he wanted a pyramid that could be long lasting. Like the other pyramids, they were not so strong, and this one, like in the game, I haven't seen the real one, so within the game it looks more stable and nice, like very little destruction. It is very stable. So yeah, maybe he will be alive someday. Neferu, he mastered the design with the help of maybe his engineers. I don't know if he was Imhotep or not, but yeah, made it. So let's continue. Okay, this was the last one. So as I said, guys, this will be the end of the stream for today. We did 3 tours and we are doing short streams nowadays, so just for 1 hour roughly. So we did 3 discovery tours and we'll be doing more discovery tours now on, and we'll get back to the gameplay later on. Not getting time at all, my friend, not getting time at all. I'll try my best to get back to the gameplays and also do the discovery tours, but at the moment we are focusing on discovery tours because we don't want to go back overdo it and then stress ourselves too much and then break the flow of streaming every day. We don't really want that. 1 hour is better than no hour. So bye bye for today, guys. See you back again tomorrow. This is Behringer 4J, and see you back again. Hey, hello Louis. Thank you for joining in, my friend. Please subscribe, follow, do whatever you want to. Check back our previous VODs, previous broadcasts or streams. We are going offline now, so yeah, thank you for joining in, dude. But we are really streaming for short hours, so we won't be able to continue the stream. But we have a good collection of streams, and it should be archived over there. You can also check on our YouTube channel. It's EMINEO 4J, exactly like this. Do you see the name? If you search this on YouTube, you will find it. Okay, thank you for your time, my friend, but sadly we'll have to end the stream. Bye bye for today.